This is insane. Look at all this new growth. It has only been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And I've gotten all of this so far. Welcome to my channel, party people. My name is Quartz, and this is my channel, Quartz and Curls, where I like to talk about natural hair care. And I actually did a big chop, so if you want to know how my hair went from this to this, watch my videos on my channel where I'm going to be sharing tips, what I do for my hair care, and just all that good stuff that has really helped me throughout my only 2.5 year journey. Yes, I did this and this in 2.5 years. So anyways, let's get into today's video. So box braids, they are the rave. Box braids are the thing. You can get them in all sorts of colors. Everybody loves them, right? Protective styles for tight fur hair are a must have. Now there's so many different types. Box braids, like many of the other extensions, are really good for long-term protective hairstyles. But that being said, some people have box braids in all the time, and their hair isn't getting any longer. Yeah, you know the people I'm talking about. You ever see someone, they always have box braids and you literally never see their actual hair, which that's totally fine. But their hair isn't that long and they complain about not having long hair. I have a lot of friends like this, and the biggest mistake there is you have the box braids in for too long. Personally, for me, my hair, past 6 weeks, I'm gonna do more harm than good. That being said, another big reason people do not get growth from protective hairstyles like box braids is because you're not actually taking the steps to get that growth. Yes, I'm talking to you. If you're watching this video, because you're like, every time I do box braids and I take them out, my hair hasn't gotten longer or it's gotten shorter. I know that happens. So anyway, I'm going to be telling you how to fix that. I do have type 4 low porosity hair. First things first, how you prep your hair is super important. So personally for me, I do not like going to stylists that don't let me put anything in my hair, because you're telling me you want me to blow dry it. So now it's already dry. And then I'm going to get there, no products in my hair, nothing to keep it moisturized, nothing to keep it protected. And you're just going to braid it up and I'm going to roll like that? No. That's how you lose your hair. Personally, for me, when I was getting my hair done like that, I was definitely not getting length and maybe even losing length when I got box braids. So how you prep your hair is important. Personally, I like to avoid heat first, and 2, I like to moisturize. So I like a stylist that isn't going to complain if I have a little bit of something in my hair. How do I do this? So I do have type 4 low porosity hair. So I like to wash my hair. Make sure you do some sort of a moisture treatment, whether it's a deep condition or a hot oil treatment. Do something that day, right? So wash your hair, do a little treatment, right? And then what I like to do is I like to stretch it so I'm able to blow dry it on low heat easily, right? Because if your hair is just all out, you just washed it, low heat is going to take forever. So I recommend washing your hair, right? Do the treatment. Then I have a heat protectant that's a cream that's very moisturizing. So I will put a whole bunch of that in my hair, and then I'll braid it up in 2 braids, let it sit for about a day, and then I will blow dry it on low heat. And then once I'm finished blow drying, I will add my favorite oil to my hair, and then I'll go get my hair braided. So that being said, a lot of professional stylists do tell you not to have anything in your hair and that they wouldn't blow dry. Personally, I prefer just finding friends or family, or ask around, especially if you're in university. Just say, hey, does anyone braid hair, right? Does anyone around here braid hair? Usually, 1, it's a lot cheaper. 2, usually they're not getting it as tight, which I feel like leaves less tension on your head. They're still getting it tight, right? But they're not like ripping up your edges and all of that. So I actually find that to be a perk, that it's tight, but it's not like no edges tight. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing is, usually I feel like if someone's a more like freelance braider, they're not as strict with, oh, you can't have any products in your hair. So that's the first thing, and the first step to having a successful protective style with box braids, especially if you're looking to get new growth. Next step, taking care of your braids. Always wear a bonnet and a scarf. Protect your edges, okay? Personally, right, if you look at the box braids, and don't mind the gel, I just put gel on them so it's like a little shiny. But anyways, these hairs, right, especially when you're getting new growth, they're stuck into the braid, right? So now if something is rubbing, that's gonna break, all right? And now you're losing that hair. So when you have all them little short hairs, because even I have a couple, I do have short hairs in general from new growth, but some of these could be from, you know, even my hair is still breaking. I actually did just get a surgery, so I definitely wasn't taking care of it as much. But that being said, you want to protect that. If those hairs are all getting snatched, you're going to have a lot of breakage. Your hair is going to end up being shorter in some spots. So make sure you protect it. Make sure you wear a bonnet. Make sure you wear a scarf. Make sure your edges are protected, especially around the perimeter of your head. Next thing besides protecting your braids, keep them moisturized. Yes, spray water on your box braids. Just like this, shake it up, and I would recommend putting a little bit of oil in a spray bottle and spray your box braids. Make sure you spray your scalp, spray your roots, spray it. Don't neglect the back of your head, and spray down the shaft of the braid so you can sort of see where my hair ends. Like I said, these have been in for 3 weeks, and like I said, I had a surgery, so I was a bit rough on them. So I'm actually going to be taking these out soon, so don't judge me. But anywho, spray it down. A lot of people, if they do spray, will just spray their scalp. The scalp and the roots are great, but we want to keep the hair that we already got. I know we want to moisturize the new growth, but we want to keep the hair that we got. So spray. Next thing, oil. Please buy one of these, okay? My bad singing. Anyways, you want oil. You can see how low this is because I used it up. Oil your scalp. Also, you guessed it, oil the shaft. Rub some oil in your hands, and I usually do this. I spray my hair with water first, and then I do the oil, and I rub it all in. You will see the difference, I'm telling you. And then the last thing, if you're someone like me and your head gets really itchy when you don't wash your hair, I personally don't like washing my hair with box braids. I tried that, but I felt like the rubbing caused breakage. I just didn't like it. Not for me. If it works for you, that is great, just not for me. But I did go ahead and purchase this product, and I absolutely love this. I bought it from my closest beauty supply store, and it was only like $3 or $4. Oh wait, the price is not on here. Yeah, it was $4, and it is a spray shampoo. I've actually found that once my scalp starts getting really itchy, spray this directly on your scalp, right in between the braids. It feels so good. So if your scalp is really itchy, spray this and then do the water and the oil routine. Those are all the tips I have. Like I said, even though box braids are cute, right? We need to remember why we're getting them, and that's to protect our lovely, beautiful hair underneath. And when we take them out, we wanna do a length check and see that our hair is now down here. You know, we don't wanna find out it's up here. Okay. So those are my tips. Like I said, hopefully they're helpful. If you have any questions or comments below, drop them. And if you haven't already, if you're wondering why my voice sounds a little weird, check out this video where I'm going to be talking about my tonsillectomy. And if you're also curious about how to keep your natural curly hair moisturized for about 2 weeks, check out this video. Well, I'll see you next Sunday.